Imagine a ship, adrift in the Atlantic Ocean, sails billowing in the wind, yet not a soul on board. This is the chilling sight that greeted the crew of the DEI Gracia on December 4, 1872. Our story begins with the Mary Celeste, a brigantine merchant ship built in the heart of shipbuilding country, Nova Scotia. She was a sturdy vessel, built for long voyages, and her journey from New York to Genoa should have been routine. Yet, something went dreadfully wrong. The Mary Celeste was discovered by the crew of the DEI Gracia, a British brig under the command of Captain David Morehouse. What they found on board was nothing short of eerie. The Mary Celeste was in perfect sailing condition. Her cargo, over 1,700 barrels of industrial alcohol, was untouched. The ship's log, last updated 10 days prior, gave no indication of trouble. Her provisions were ample, enough to last 6 months. Yet, the crew, the captain, his wife, and their 2-year-old daughter, everyone was gone, vanished without a trace. It was as if they had simply evaporated into thin air. There were no signs of a struggle, no indications of a hasty departure. The ship's single lifeboat was missing, suggesting perhaps an attempt to abandon the ship. But why would experienced seafarers leave a perfectly good ship? And where did they go? The Atlantic Ocean in the winter is a brutal place, and the chances of survival in an open boat are slim at best. This discovery sparked one of the greatest maritime mysteries of all time. The Mary Celeste was dubbed a ghost ship, a term that in maritime lore refers to a ship found adrift or grounded with its crew either missing or dead, with no clear explanation as to why. From that moment on, the Mary Celeste became the subject of countless investigations and theories, each attempting to explain the unexplainable, each trying to make sense of the senseless. Thus began the enduring mystery of the Mary Celeste, an enigma that has fascinated and perplexed us for over a century. The inexplicable absence of the Mary Celeste's crew sparked a flurry of investigations and theories. The ship, in perfect sailing condition with cargo intact, was found deserted. This peculiar circumstance led to a whirlwind of speculation, with theories as varied as they were numerous. One of the earliest theories was that of mutiny. Perhaps the crew, driven by desperation or discontent, overthrew Captain Briggs and his officers. However, this theory is weakened by the fact that the crew was known to be harmonious, and the ship's log entries showed no signs of discord. Another theory proposed is that of pirates. The mid-19th century was a time when piracy was still a threat on the high seas. Yet the untouched cargo and the ship's pristine condition contradict this theory. Pirates would have plundered the ship, not abandoned it. A more scientifically grounded theory involves rogue waves. These monstrous waves, often appearing without warning, could have swept the crew overboard. But then, why was the ship itself left unscathed, with not even a single lifeboat missing? The theory of a catastrophic event on board is another one that has gained traction. A potential explosion caused by the alcohol stored in the cargo hold could have made the crew abandon the ship in panic. But again, the ship showed no signs of damage, and the alcohol barrels were found untouched. The list of theories goes on, each one seemingly plausible until it collides with the hard facts. The absence of concrete evidence supporting any single explanation only adds to the enigma. The ship's log, last updated 10 days before the discovery of the ship, offers no clues. The personal belongings of the crew, left behind in their quarters, tell no tales. In the face of such a perplexing puzzle, the investigations into the fate of the Mary Celeste's crew have often felt like chasing shadows. The truth, it seems, is as elusive as the phantom ship herself. Yet despite these theories, the truth behind the Mary Celeste remains shrouded in mystery. Over the years, the tale of the Mary Celeste has been embellished and distorted, giving birth to many myths and misconceptions. Let's take a moment to separate the fact from fiction. First, there's the myth that the Mary Celeste was found with the crew's meal still warm on the table. This narrative adds an eerie sense of immediacy to the crew's disappearance, but historical accounts tell a different story. The ship was discovered on December 5, 1872, but the last entry in the ship's log is dated November 25. This leaves a gap of 10 days, far too long for any meal to remain warm. Another common myth is that the ship was in perfect condition when found. While it's true that the Mary Celeste was seaworthy, she was not without signs of trouble. The ship's compass was shattered, one of its pumps was disassembled, and there were signs of possible water damage. There's also the notion that the Mary Celeste was cursed due to a series of misfortunes that befell her after the mysterious event. While it's true that the ship had a string of unfortunate owners and incidents after 1872, Attributing these to a curse is pure speculation. The harsh realities of 19th century seafaring life were fraught with peril, making mishaps and accidents all too common. Lastly, we have the myth of the ghost ship itself. The term ghost ship conjures images of spectral vessels helmed by otherworldly crews. But in maritime parlance, a ghost ship simply refers to a vessel found without its crew, not a ship of the supernatural. As we peel away the layers of myth, we find ourselves faced with an even deeper mystery. The myths and misconceptions surrounding the Mary Celeste might make for captivating tales, but they often overshadow the true enigma, the inexplicable disappearance of the ship's crew. So let's continue to question, explore, and seek the truth behind the enduring mystery of the Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste, a vessel adrift in time, continues to captivate us, its story an unsolved puzzle beckoning from the past. The tale of the Mary Celeste is one that has weathered the storm of time, its mystery refusing to be silenced by the passing of years. Even after more than a century, the ship's ghostly tale continues to echo in the annals of maritime history, its unanswered questions whispering through the corridors of time. While we've explored the facts, debunked the myths, and journeyed into the harsh realities of life aboard a 19th century vessel, the enigma of the Mary Celeste remains. The ship's story, much like its final voyage, is a journey with no clear destination, an enduring puzzle that continues to fascinate and perplex. The theories are many, the evidence scarce, and the truth elusive. From mutiny to rogue waves, from catastrophic events to pirate attacks, every explanation has been put under the microscope of scrutiny, yet none have emerged as the definitive answer. The disappearance of the crew of the Mary Celeste remains an unsolved maritime mystery, a tale shrouded in uncertainties. This enduring fascination is a testament to our collective curiosity, our relentless quest for answers, and our enduring fascination with the unknown. The Mary Celeste, in its spectral silence, continues to captivate us, challenging us to question, to explore, and to seek out the truth. The debates are ongoing, the research efforts persistent. Maritime historians, nautical experts, and authors continue to delve into the depths of this mystery, their work fueled by a desire to shed light on this historic enigma. The story of the Mary Celeste, much like the ship itself, refuses to be forgotten, its ghostly echoes still heard in the hushed whispers of maritime lore. As we gaze upon the ghostly silhouette of the Mary Celeste, we are left with a haunting question: what really happened on board that fateful voyage in 1872? The answer, it seems, is lost to the depths of the sea.